This is the story of my journey that began on a flight from South Africa to Singapore, a journey that changed the lives of children with learning disabilities. I was on my way to explore how therapists in Singapore were helping children specifically with dyslexia, as both my sons struggled at school with dyslexia and then with the lack of information and specialists in South Africa. I established Dyslexic Association of Southern Africa as I was determined to find solutions to help them. On that flight, I had the fortune of sitting next to Dr. Subhashish Banerjee, and he introduced me to the SynPhNe system, and it's the world's first synergistic physio-neuro platform, and it's a wearable technology. It was designed for stroke patients. It combines physical and neurological rehabilitation. The system promotes dynamic relaxation, and this teaches the user what it feels like to be relaxed and focused at the same time. How often do children forget everything they've learned during the stress of an exam? How many times do we as adults struggle to settle our minds and stay focused? After collaborating with Dr. Subhashish, we decided to run some clinical trials to prove what I was seeing in children and the changes in children. And we chose 2 schools back in South Africa, and our focus had to be or was on English reading children with learning disabilities. An independent educational psychologist found that on average, the participants' reading and comprehension age levels had improved by an astonishing 28 months. Not only that, but their short-term memory also showed significant improvement. What was most encouraging for me was seeing that even after 3 months, the improvement remained and they'd had no further intervention. Normally with children with learning disabilities, I have to, or specialists have to keep on redirecting their attention back to focusing. But this system helps the children to become self-aware, and they start to take responsibility of their own learning. The SynPhNe system becomes more than just a tool. It became a sort of excitement and experiment for these children. They aren't afraid of the software or the device. Instead, they embrace the opportunity to learn about the device and about themselves. So this journey with SynPhNe for children with learning disabilities has only just begun. I look forward to unlocking even more potential, one child at a time.
As you can see from these remarkable results that came from the clinical trials, not only did we see major changes in the children's behavior, but we also noticed their willingness to change things like their diet, their acknowledgement that they hadn't had enough sleep or that they were overweight. We observed differences in handwriting. We saw children that were struggling just to complete a lesson and having to be moved to remedial school, to being mainstreamed and then successfully finish school and obtaining diplomas. We saw so many other positive changes in children, which we just couldn't note down because we were only focusing on improving their reading and their writing skills. This device is absolutely phenomenal in what it actually does and proves to be transformational for children in many ways than we expected. So if you like what you see here, feel free to contact us and we would love to hear from you.